The UK Global Talent Visa is a special visa that was introduced by the UK government to allow highly skilled tech entrepreneurs and talent the ability to live and work in the UK for up to 5 years. And in completing your Stage 1 endorsement application, this webinar is about why using AI tools is very risky for your application. So the UK Global Talent Visa is a two-stage process, where Stage 1 is an endorsement process where you have to meet the strict criteria set by Tech Nation and become endorsed as an exceptional talent or exceptional promise before you can apply for the Stage 2 visa. And this is more than a job application. So the Tech Nation visa is for founders and for employees with technical or business skills or backgrounds, including all tech subsectors in like fintech, AI, cyber, and the games industry. Now, you need to supply 15 documents in your application. The first 5 consist of 1, your CV, 2, your personal statement, and number 3, you need 3 letters of recommendations by experts in your field. So that's 5 documents that you need to produce. And then the remaining 10 documents consist of your mandatory and optional criteria, which you would choose by establishing which criteria is the strongest for you. So in doing and completing all these documents, it requires a lot of content and things that you need to discuss to meet all the criteria. However, in the guidelines, it also talks about AI tools because sometimes you would need to draft some of your documents, but the guidelines also provide a special criteria about AI tools. It states the use of artificial intelligence and or language processing tools, for example, ChatGPT, within your application is not acceptable. For example, the creation of letters of reference, your personal statement, your evidence documents, and some of the evidence that you're going to produce to help you fulfill the mandatory and optional criteria. The standard required, the guideline states, that the global talent endorsement requires that your application is created by you, the applicant. All referenced examples of work must also be accompanied by verifiable evidence like screenshots, press clippings, company approved performance data in order to qualify. The use of AI or similar tools may weaken your application or potentially raise concerns regarding the validity of your application. So what it's saying is anything that you draft or anything that your experts draft need to come from you. And then you need to substantiate that by any screenshots, any news clippings, any media articles. So they don't really want you to use AI tools to help you create any context around those verifiable documents or letters that you submit against your criteria. This is because the feedback that I've received and seen by assessors about AI tools. One assessor's feedback states there were strong indications that elements of this application were written using AI tools. This goes against the visa guidance and impacts on the credibility of the application. Now, the assessor did provide lots of other feedback about the applicant's submission of evidence against the criteria, like letters and their supporting evidence, the 10 documents helping them support the mandatory and optional criteria. And based on everything, including this statement about AI tools, the assessor felt that based on the above feedback, the evidence provided is neither sufficient nor compelling to meet the criteria, and therefore the applicant cannot be endorsed for this visa. So please be very careful now that you've seen actual feedback by assessors, specifically relating to the use of AI tools. They do not like it, and they actually know when applicants do use AI tools. So please don't use it so that you don't risk having that same feedback. My name is Michelle Hua. I'm a UK Global Talent Visa Coach. I am a Vietnamese, Australian, British and Irish citizen, and I received my own endorsement for exceptional talent in 2016. I'm the former Tech Nation Visa Ambassador, and in 2019 I received my indefinite leave to remain and British citizenship. I spent 7 years in the UK and based myself in Manchester London and Newcastle. And I used to be an Australian solicitor, but after that, I became a tech entrepreneur. I wrote about my journey in receiving my Global Talent Visa in my Tech Nation Visa blog on my website, www.michellehua.co.uk. So hopefully that helps you learn more about the criteria and guidelines, specifically about the AI tools. Please do not use it in your application in case you do get that same feedback, and then that might be one of the many reasons, or one of the reasons why the assessor may think that your application isn't good enough, your credibility isn't quite there for the assessor to endorse you with exceptional promise or talent. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.